So, my dear friends, fine, you have done exercises, the reverse exercise as I told you, isn't it? And what do you think now? It's okay? Then I will give you a direct exercise tomorrow, okay? Until then, you, as I told you, go around finding out why article is not here, why article is here, okay? Now, as I promised, this is our last class as far as article the is concerned. Some of this we have already covered, but not see. Now let's take up use or not to use. To use or not to use. That's the question. That is a question. Whether you should use or you should not use. There is a kind of what we must say, either or situation. Few, which we have already, some of them we have already seen. First one I told you is meals. Already we have seen. Meals, routine meals, no. But special function, meals as a special function. The dinner will be served at 9 o'clock. The dinner, there is a social function. See, routine meals, R-O-U-T, routine, no. But social function, or you can say special occasion, special meals, you can say. So special meals, you should use yes. So here it is yes. Yes. The breakfast will be ready for the visitors exactly at 7:30. It's not a daily routine meal. Understand that? That is the thing. The lunch. Everybody in this class is invited for the lunch. That means not your daily chapati and curry, but this is the lunch. Means there will be a course. First there will be soup, then there will be bread and meat. Then we will have something what is called what do you call appam or chapati? Okay, chapati. This chapati and fish curry or fish mole or something like that. So 1, 2, 3. Now fourth you will have the rice and curry, and fifth you will have a dessert. Ice cream. You want ice cream? You want pudding? Or you want faluda? What do you want? I don't know. So that is special meal. Then you say the lunch. Yes. Not the ordinary thing. So ordinary special meals don't use that. So that is one thing. Then about abstract nouns, I said abstract nouns. Abstract nouns. Like a cleverness, wisdom and so on. So that wisdom speaks, wisdom tells you not to go there. That's general use now. Wisdom tells you not to go there. Truth always wins. General statement. Truth always wins. Truth is a what noun? Abstract noun. You cannot see truth now. You cannot see wisdom. You cannot see. Isn't it? Evil destroys itself. Evil. You can't say evil. Where is evil? You can see evil people, but you cannot see evil as a. So evil destroys itself. You don't do anything to evil, it will destroy itself. This is a philosophical principle, no doubt about it. And it is forever it is true. Yes. So in that case, no. But when you say, again particularizing, the wisdom of Solomon. See that? The wisdom of Solomon. He is well known. Not just any wisdom, but the wisdom of Solomon. Understand? The evil that men do lives after them. The evil that men do. Not evil is the general. What do you say? Famous Mark Antony speech. No? The good is oft interred with their bones. The evil that men do lives after. The evil. That's the evil. That men do. Specialize. The evil that men do, not animals do. Animals also do evil, yes. So the evil, understand? So that's another thing. Then with the proper nouns, I said no. So this proper nouns. Proper nouns. I said no. But there are expressions like we can say, when you say no. Suppose in this class, somebody is somebody is writing good plays or good dramas, and you say, oh, he is the Shakespeare of our class. We don't know Shakespeare, no, but the expression like he is the Shakespeare of our class. See that, the Shakespeare. Then we don't call him he is not Shakespeare, but he is like Shakespeare. He is the Wordsworth of our class because he loves nature, he writes about nature. So he is the Wordsworth of our class. Yes. He is the Shelley of our class because he is, he is a revolutionary person. He is writing good poems. Yes. He is the T.S. Eliot of our class. he writes modern poetry. Understand? In such expressions you can use. Okay. Then we have seen well-known works, well-known books. We said no. We don't use no. We don't say well-known works. Well-known works. We use the Iliad and so on. We say, isn't it? But when we say Homer's Iliad, or we say Homer's Iliad, or we will say that great works like. In this case, what happens we can see now. Otherwise, what will you say? The Iliad, we will say. The Iliad. The Odyssey, we will say. The Odyssey. But when you say Homer's Iliad, Homer's Odyssey, we don't use that because it's already particularized. That's the thing. It's already particularized with the name. Therefore, we don't use what? See? We say no. St. Mark's Bible. We say no. Mark's Bible. Or Matthew's Bible. Matthew's. We don't say the Matthew's Bible. Or the Matthew's the Bible. We do not say. See, this is wrong. But this is not required because again I told you, always keep in mind. Particularly, this particularized already. Okay. Then we also saw that names of countries we have seen. We don't use, but in what is called may or may not in that case, number 5, names of countries. We don't use, but we use when it is made up of smaller units like the USA, the etc. That is simple. Again, another thing is we saw inhabitants of a country, or we have seen this, inhabitants of a country, then you consider as a whole the Italians live in Italy, the Indians live in India, the English live in England, like that. Isn't it? But when they are differently considered, no. And also the 7th point is, we have seen is buildings. We have already seen this. Purpose? No. But if the building is in mind, then you have to use it. Is that clear? Is that clear? Also you have seen Pope John, the Pope, but Pope John, see that? The Iliad, but Homer's Iliad, see that? Another page work you can think of, what is it? The Upanishad. You say, no? The Upanishad, because that is the Vedas. See? But we say somebody, suppose you can give the name of a person. See, so and so's Upanishad. We don't know who is the author of Upanishad, we don't know. We also don't know who is the, you can say, Ramayana, we say, the Ramayana. But when you say Valmiki's Ramayana, that's the thing. Valmiki's Ramayana. We don't say Valmiki's the Ramayana. We don't say. Why? Again, I told you, it's so simple. It is already particularized. That's the thing. Okay. Until this, we have seen purpose. You have to use. You have to, if you are considering the building, you should use that. If it is purpose, parents go to the school, students go to school. See that? That's easy to remember, isn't it? Yeah. Anything else? Any complicated here? Why the Iliad here? Why Homer's Iliad? Because instead of that, you have here Homer to particularize it, to specify that. That is the reason. Understand? Is that clear? Alright? No problem here? Some of this we have already seen. Yes. Meals, routine? No. Special? Yes. Abstract nouns, general use? No. Special use, the wisdom of so and so? Yes. Proper nouns? No. But when you call somebody by some other's name, like for example, Joseph is the Kalidasa of our class. But Shakespeare is the Kalidasa of England. Kalidasa is the Shakespeare of India. Isn't it? Like that you can say. And then Homer's Iliad, etc. I think that is clear. So you have understood all these things, and you can meditate over these things. And as I told you, you can also find out why and why not. See that? That's the important thing. You use your reasoning power. See that? Again, I want to say, as a concluding remark, if something is particularized, you have to. If not, 90% of cases, you will be alright. You will find it right. There's only certain ways, for example, language and games, there you have got no doubt at all. Absolutely no. Never use no. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this discussion, and you will come back with your doubts and etc. tomorrow. Till then, we'll say goodbye. It's okay?